Hey, good afternoon. I have to make this super quick video because this is a gift for my son who is going to a surprise birthday party for a young lady and he needs to leave. So I said I'd make a really fast video and then it's all his. So this is what I've made. Excuse me. I'm still at the tail end of my cold, but it's like the cough that lasts forever. So here we go. Cardstock, 2 layers sewn all the way around, like I like to do. There's muslin on the spine, and then this vintage lace. Now, it was a gathered lace. Gathered laces are not my favorite, so I thought, why not cut off the gather part? It would make it look even more worn, vintage, and the laces are super pretty. So that's what I've done. This book plate, I guess you would call it, comes from Pinterest, and then I've added 3 buttons that I had in my stash. It is a eyelet and ribbon closure, and then we have a bowl pin with an umbrella and a pretty leaf and a bead. Okay, there's a pocket to start with and another book plate. She can put the date on it, a quote, a small quote, her name, the book belongs to type of thing. Options, there are options. My pretty teapot paper backed with cardstock sewn around for a journal card. Then we have this tag that I've done with a label on it. And this comes from Pinterest. Pretty music paper that I've tea-dyed and made a pocket. So inside the pocket we have this journal card from Artie Mays, and this tag from Tracy Fox with some fibers that I got from a friend who gave me some stuff, a stash of things to go in journals. It's very nice of her. And this journal card. This is a new, paper that I got, digital paper, from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. It's just ledger paper, and it's so simple and nice and very usable. So that's why I got that. Little stamping throughout, ledger paper, and then I've added Rita Donnelly flip with its vintage dictionary page, and then I've stamped on a piece of vellum paper and glued it down. A little pad of paper from Offcuts of a really nice vintage, like from the 40s, paper. It's really soft, pretty. So I've washi taped it and stamped it, or stapled it. We have a quote, journal card. Here's a Nectar's Creation pocket, and then this is another of the little pockets that her Melinda showed us how to make. So I've used this as a closure, a piece of paper that also goes with, let's see, I've done a pocket sewn in the bottom and the side, and then it's a pocket for this tag. And there's some more pretty fibers from my friend. Edith Holden book page. More of that ledger paper. So pretty. Here's some extra Artie Mays paper that I had left over. This is an altered paper clip from Rosemary. There's a couple of them in here, and she made both of them. So this extra Artie Mays paper, and I've used my envelope punch board to make an envelope for this Tracy Fox image that I put carrying on it for a journal card. some Nectar's Creation paper for a tuck spot or an Artie Mays journal card. I like to washi tape them because they open for more journaling much easier, so you can write on it, and they're nice and flat when it goes into the tuck spot. That's what I found anyway. A banner tuck for this large journal card from Mrs. Cox. I think it's their Lavender in the Garden, backed with tea-dyed paper and sewn around. It's funny, I only had 2 days to do this. I oopsed again. These were stuck together and I sewn them both in. So she gets a bonus, I suppose. This vintage children's writing paper. This is the center of the book. It is a Himholtz paper, and then I just glued it into a pocket, cut this part off, and flipped it so it's down here. So you have a tuck spot here, and a pocket here. 3 papers, of course, edge and paper punched together. I thought that was cute. And could it be? Yes, 2 papers. Oh my goodness, you know it's 2. Stamping, I like that stamp. It's one of my new ones. Another banner tuck with another Mrs. Cox. This is Flying Birds. Lined tea-dyed paper on the back for journaling. Butterfly. Another tuck with another Artie Mays. And more washi. And we have another altered paper clip. And another envelope with leftover Artie Mays paper, which is so pretty. And it makes fantastic envelopes, by the way. A journal card. 2 of them with Tracy Fox images that I've just stapled on with my little teeny stapler. Isn't that pretty? Little bird stamp. Another pocket from Nectar's Creation. And another Hermelinda fold out lusciousness. You can journal on all of that, light enough. A little tuck spot here for a tag. And a little pad of paper. And you can journal on all of that. Another flip with a Tracy Fox image close to my heart, and an Innkeeper dress form. And the last page, we have another Artie Mays journal card. A tag from Tracy Fox. Some more, isn't that cool? They kind of put eyelash trim and fibers together. So pretty. And porch swing designs. And then we have the last pocket, another book plate. Beautiful Artie Mays. I love those flowers. They're so pretty. A heart journal card. And a tag that I've made with this image comes from Angelica. And then I just did a butterfly punch. And that is the journal for the surprise party. I hope she likes it. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day.